Greetings, angels. My name is Jayla, and I'm the host of this channel, Angelic Digital Diaries. On this channel, I've welcomed in a space of self-expression, growth, healing, transcending, authenticity, and just sharing my raw experiences as I heal and elevate in hopes that it reflects upon you guys and embrace, enlight, and encourage. So this is literally just my digital diaries, hence the name. But I believe when you're on a wavelength of, when you're on a frequency of authenticity, you never know who you'll attract because you are who you attract. So I believe me being in this flow is going to attract other people in this flow, and we could just build a community and assist each other and just be there for each other. Like, I'm big on community and togetherness. So yeah, let's get started. Now today is Venus Day, one of my favorite days of the week. Not only because I'm a Venusian, but I just love. I'm a lover girl. I'll admit it. I'm a lover girl. So in my journal, in my diary, today's topic I have Dear Diary, intimacy, vulnerability, and being seen. We're going to be talking about that today. I also did something different with my makeup today in honor of Venus Day. And these palettes are so cute. Like, I love Casper and the Court Fried. I kind of did my makeup similar to the case. That was unintentional. I feel like my makeup gives Karami from Hello Kitty though. But the thing that I did different is just wearing darker shades. I don't usually do that. But I am a Scorpio Venus, so I wanted to test it out. Usually, I bedazzle myself in a lot of glitter. I try more dreamier colors. I feel like I do my makeup more like my rising sign because I just love feeling like a dream girl. I love feeling magical and mystical. That's why I love glitter so much. I even bedazzled myself in glitter today. But back to the topic, intimacy, vulnerability, and being seen. I'm not gonna lie, just saying it kind of send chills down my spine because I'm in a space of learning how to embrace that because I want to attract that. And I believe if you want to attract something, you have to be it. You have to vibrate in that energy because how I look at things, everything is an energetic flow in this realm, universe, lifetime, and we're just the magnets of it. So if you want to attract something, you have to be what you want to attract. That's why they say you are who you attract, because everything is just a flow, a reflection. It's all you. It's already within you. You just have to embrace it and believe in it. This is a totally random thought, but it was in the back of my head, so I'm gonna express it. But I think it's funny how this is called like a YouTube channel, and when we look at TVs, we see channels. And you know, when I hear channel, lately I've just been thinking about like downloads and divine messages. And they say you are what you eat. That's why I think it's very imperative that I watch what I put out and take in. And that's another reason of my purpose of creating this channel as well, because I'm really just a messenger. I feel. But back to what I was saying. In another way that I decided to go about these topics on my channel, I wrote down 4 different things. So first, we're going to start off with the topic, which today is intimacy, vulnerability, and being seen. And then I put down release, and that will be the blockages that are preventing us from attracting what we want, need, or desire. And then I have practice, so that is what we could do from here, what we could shift from here, because you are in control of your reality. So what can we do to attract this? You know, that's the practice. And then last, we close it off with affirmations, affirming what we'll be receiving, what we already have. I was also pretty tempted to look up a Google definition of intimacy and then compare it to what I define it as, but I really don't want to rely on technology anymore as far as defining my human like feelings, because how could technology determine how a being feels? It's just technology. Like AI, Google, all that. I don't want to ever get too comfortable on relying on those things for humanity, you know? And I'm practicing trusting my own feelings and my own intuition. And even if that takes redefining words, I'll do that. I'm gonna do that. So, what does it mean to be intimate, vulnerable, and being seen? What does that mean to you? Because for me, my short answer, and on a surface level, I would say feeling heard, seen, and recognized. But I feel like that's more so of outer feelings, like throughout the flesh. On a surface, on a deeper level, I would say this is what I jotted down. I said, on a deeper level, it means stripping away the flesh from your soul as you embrace who you are, not being afraid to be naked, trusting that you are not only love itself, but worth enough to receive acceptance, nurturing, vulnerability, and more. And as I was noting that, I immediately thought of babies too. And I was thinking about how when we're babies, we are in this natural flow of innocence and purity. And life and society and people and things start to desensitize us as we grow, and it installs fear, criticism, judgment, hatred, etc. These aren't a natural flow, because if it was natural, we would be born with these emotions. But I believe that that is more so connected to the flesh and the ego, because it is a part of the outer experiences. Another thing that I observed about babies is their resilience. No matter if they get hurt, no matter if they fall, they get back up and they still have this pure like spirit and energy to them. And I believe that's what it takes to, in order to attract and embrace that intimacy, vulnerability, transparency, and being seen. You have to be willing to shred off and take away that coat, that flesh, and that ego. And sometimes it could be a little scary, because you think about, like, okay, what if I get hurt? What if this happened? What if that happened? You have to be willing to be and feel, embrace, and love amongst all the other things, because things happen regardless. And sometimes the experience is unavoidable. The experience of being hurt, the experience of being betrayed. But in the midst of that, you can't allow those experiences to just close you off or make you put back on that protection coat, you know? And yes, it's a difference, I believe, between having discernment and being private, and having trust issues and being closed off. But that's a topic that I would save for later, involving trusting yourself and your intuition. So I'll save that for later. So we discussed the topic. I discussed my definitions and feelings towards intimacy. Now we're going to talk about the practice. So a practice for you guys that I would like to recommend is doing the inner work, because sometimes I do not like to hear, okay, if you want this, you have to give it to yourself and start with self. Like, I'd be like, ugh, I just want it now. Like, do I have to always go within? But the short answer, yes. Most of the times you have to do the inner work in order to attract the outer, you know, because as I mentioned before, everything is energetic flow, and we are the magnets. So you have to be what you want to receive. And with that, you have to practice being vulnerable. You have to practice expressing yourself. And I know that it's easier said than done. I'm more of a visual person. Yeah, I'm more of a visual person. The way that I express myself is through creativity. As you can see, those are my paintings. So when it comes to verbally expressing myself, I'm working through it. And the best way to face fear is to face fear. Face fear. Like, this is fear. You have to throw yourself out there into that and fight it. Okay, so yes, the practice for me, and of course, do what's best for you in your heart and your soul, because you already have the answers within. Everything is already within you. You just have to be willing to embrace that and find that. So yes, the practice for me is one, expressing yourself. Practice expressing yourself more in ways that you don't usually do, like challenge yourself. Like how I said, I'm more expressive through visualizations and creativity. I don't usually talk as much. So even me doing this channel and using my voice more, this is me facing my fears and self-doubts and all that other stuff. Two, openness. Knowing that you deserve what you receive because it's already within you, and knowing your worth and knowing that you're worthy of what you're craving and what you want to attract. So once you do start attracting it, I know that it could be scary because it's like, I'm not used to this, but you have to be willing and open to receiving that because you wanted this and you know that you deserve it. So embrace it. So openness, expression, and receiving. Okay, angels, this is the end of today's video. I'm just going to close it out with some affirmations for us. The first one that I took down is, I release any fear or blockages that are preventing me from receiving my desires. I open my heart and make way for more authentic and healing connections. I trust in myself and know that I am worthy of receiving the best because I am the best. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video and enjoy the rest of your Venus day. Love you.